Beer here back in the Fantasy Bar. Friday is here, and we are back. 6 of my favorite plays for you on FanDuel and DraftKings, including a stack I am eyeing tonight. Some ways to get different from Coors Field on tonight's slate. Got some of my favorite values. We'll knock out that catcher spot on DraftKings, a starting pitcher I really like the spot for, and of course, my favorite play on the entire slate. Who we talking about? Only one way to find out. It's time to belly up to the Fantasy Bar. Welcome in, guys. Friday edition, Beers Daily Fantasy six-pack. The weekend is here. Happy early Memorial Day weekend to everybody out there. And we are giving you 6 of my favorite plays for the big Friday night slate here in MLB on FanDuel and DraftKings. Thank you, as always, for stopping by the Fantasy Bar and checking out today's video. Before we get into those plays, take a second, click that thumbs up button. That's the tip jar here to continue to bring you these free videos. So thank you in advance for that. Subscribe to the channel as well, so you don't miss any of the content. Pints and Picks back tonight with 2 prop bets I really love for Friday night, so make sure you are checking that out if you are into betting MLB. All right, let's get into it here. Coors Field on the slate. You know the rules. Too easy. Philadelphia. We can make an entire 6-pack of Phillies bats. We're going to give you some spots outside of Coors Field to attack this Friday night slate. All right, let's dive in with one of my favorite spots. We're going to go with Boston and Rafael Devers. And we know Devers been on an incredible hot streak, powered by those home runs, went on a crazy 6-game home run streak. That's now hits in 14 of the last 16 games, and no surprise leads this team in both WOBA and ISO against right-handed pitching so far this season. And some impressive numbers at WOBA, nearing 450, ISO north of 360 here. So really like this stack against Bryce Wilson, guy that's been hit around by left-handed hitters. Huge total in this game at 9.5. Even if you don't stack him, Rafael Devers, one of the best hitting options here for Friday night. So we mentioned the stack. Let's stay right there with his teammate, Jarren Duran. So his teammate Duran swinging a pretty good stick as well, coming into this one on a 8-game hitting streak, and gives us that nice upside of power and speed, sitting atop that lineup, and has been very good against righties this season. You see the numbers there on the screen: 371 WOBA, 253 the ISO. Now on the other side, Bryce Wilson has given up some power at 211, but look at that hard contact number at north of 72% to left-handed hitters, and that's with a 225 BABIP. So that 211 ISO bound to go even higher here. I think the numbers are going to get uglier before they get better for Wilson, giving up this much hard contact and being that lucky with the BABIP. Red Sox, one of my favorite stacks here for Friday night. All right, let's knock out that catcher spot for you over on DraftKings. We're rolling with Shea Langeliers of Oakland. So we talk about this when we look at a catcher. How many boxes can they check for us? And he checks quite a few for us. Price is more than fair, under 4,000 on DraftKings. Ton of power in this bat, 10 home runs already this season, and generally hits in that cleanup spot for the Oakland A's. So all those boxes checked. Gets a good matchup here with Justin Verlander. We'll talk about him in a second. He's been very good against righties this season. You see that ISO way up at 363, so a ton of power in this bat. WOBA not too shabby either, way up at 396. Now Justin Verlander on the other side, just not the same pitcher that he has been over the course of his career. Definitely on the back nine here and giving up some power to righties. Very vulnerable here, 238 the ISO for him. Langeliers, just a cheap catching option with a ton of upside. Get him in those Friday night lineups. All right, let's get you my favorite starting pitcher for the night. We're going to spend up on Zach Gallen of Arizona. So Gallen coming off a great start, 10 strikeouts last time out against the Detroit Tigers. That's now 6 or more strikeouts in 6 of his last 8 starts. And it's given us multiple 10 strikeout games, so we know the upside is there. This guy's generally been very good over the course of his career, pitching in his home ballpark. This Miami team not striking out a ton, but looking at that projected starting lineup, I think there's plenty of strikeouts available here, and this is just a punchless team. We're talking bottom 5 in WOBA, ISO, WRC plus against right-handed pitching. Great spot here tonight. A lot of people going to spend at Coors. Maybe give your lineup a different look and spend up here at starting pitcher with Zach Gallen. All right, back to the bats, and a value bat I like tonight, Kevin Pillar of the Angels. This guy, one of the hottest hitters in all of baseball right now. 5 multi-hit games for him over the last 8. DraftKings game logs, it's been a bunch of double-digit fantasy points, some massive games in there as well. So huge ceiling here with Kevin Pillar, getting it done against left-handed pitching. WOBA way up at 470, and some power here as well with the ISO north of 280. Now Allen on the other side, 373 WOBA allowed, 2 right-handed hitters, giving up some power as well at 220 in the ISO department, and plenty of hard contact at 51.5%. These prices should simply be higher. They have not caught up yet. Take advantage with the red hot Kevin Pillar. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Friday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest tonight, giving away some free RotoGrinders swag. How do you win it? Easy. You click that thumbs up button, you head to the comment section, and you guess fantasy points on FanDuel tonight. For my highest scoring hitter, whoever's guess is the closest, we're going to ship you some free RotoGrinders swag. All right, let's wrap it up with my favorite play for Friday night. You know, man, Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. There was a guy that did us very well on Tuesday, and I love the spot for him here once again tonight. So let's go right back to the well on Kyle Tucker, tonight's Beast of the Night. It's a big 2 home run game for Kyle Tucker, and I love this spot even more tonight here on Friday. We talked about it the other day. I want to reiterate the point. One of the best hitters in all of baseball against right-handed pitching. Top 6 in both WOBA and ISO against righties, and tied for the league now with 12 home runs against right-handed pitching. Now, Stripling, 366 WOBA, allowed 2 lefties, and it's been a disaster here over his last couple starts. 23 hits, 11 earned runs over that span. So I love the spot here for the Houston Astros, specifically Kyle Tucker, easily my favorite play on the board, and tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for Friday night here in the Fantasy Bar. Any comments, questions, or feedback, hit me up in that comment section right below the video. You can also follow me on Twitter at Beermakersfan. And don't forget your guess for our highest scoring hitter over on FanDuel tonight for a shot at some free RotoGrinders Premium. Check out Pints and Picks today, 2 MLB prop bets I really love for the night. RotoGrinders.com. I am Beer saying salute. Best of luck with the games. Enjoy this long Memorial Day weekend, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for checking out our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more DraftKings, FanDuel, and other DFS content. And you can check out our daily live show schedule on rotogrinders.com/videos.